Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we have a beer that is a contract brewery, at least at this point, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This is Hyde Park Brewery, and this is their across-the-pond English Special Ale, which is basically like English bitter. It is 5.5% alcohol. What do we have here? Across the Pond is brewed in the tradition of moderately strong English special ales featuring a subtle hint of malt and hop flavors. I actually am quite a fan of a lot of English styles. Water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. Let's get into the beer. Let's pop her open. Let's reach back behind. Oh, my cup isn't on that side. Let's reach back behind me on this side. There we go. Now let's turn back over here and put my foot back up on the chair because I'm in that type of mood tonight. Let's try the beer, shall we? So, I like some ESBs. I like some English bitters. I think I like ordinary bitters the best. The lower ABV versions than the extra specials. Or even just the regular specials. Well, it's the proper color. It has that like reddish hue, that red auburny hue, off-white head, slight snap, crackle, pop. It fully looks the part now. If it smells the part, I'm going to be excited. It smells the part. It has that like dirty, earthy smell to it, as well as, I'm just staring at so many. This is gonna ruin the camera, but I don't even care. I can't keep looking. There we go. I can't keep looking directly into these fluorescent lights. This albino guy just can't do it. It's not something that can be done. My eyes are throbbing. But yeah, that caramel, that roasted caramel, that touch of molasses, roasted caramel, touch of molasses, touch of just random sweetness, and then that earthy dirtiness. Smells great. Let's try it. Cheers. Ooh. That's intriguing. Okay, so first and foremost, when I review a beer, I like to talk about whether or not there's any flaws in the beer. Off the first sip, there is none. Then I like to talk about the flavor of the beer, and we'll get to the flavor of the beer. And I like to talk about my thoughts on the beer and whether or not I would buy it again. And all of those combined go into, well, basically whether I would buy it again is the major part of my rating scale, because some beers taste really good. And I'll say, as the style, it's this, but for me, it's that, because maybe the price was too much or whatever. But, would I buy this beer again? Probably not. Would I have a problem drinking this beer again? Probably not. This beer kind of reminds me of a much hoppier version of Niagara College's Butler's Best Bitter. It reminds me a lot of that. Just a lot hoppier. So, medium mouthfeel. There is a bit of caramel and just nondescript sweetness, and then the hops take over, and the hops fade all the way through. It's very earthy, very dirty, very almost sandy. It's almost like you were at the beach and you got a mouthful of sand, and it kind of does that too. It kind of dries out the palate, so it almost has like this cinnamon drying effect, but with just dirt flavors. What the fuck was that? And there's a very biscuity flavor. It starts in the middle. Usually with these English ales, I get that biscuity, coppery coin flavor at the end. The biscuitiness is in the middle, and there is a touch of that copper coin that you're just sucking on blood or sucking on a penny or something like that flavor right in the back end with the hops. All in all, it really, really works. It stylistically, it has all the flavors it's supposed to have. Just for me, it has a little too much of those hop flavors. I mean, it just dries out my palate too much and leaves a little too much of that dirty flavor on my palate. And I mean, I really enjoy a nice English ale. I'm not saying you're not going to enjoy it, you just might love it. But for me, it just seems a little much. I do really enjoy the beer in the fact that I think it's a well-made beer. I enjoy the beer in the fact that I like the flavors. I just don't like the way the flavors mix together. And for that, I don't think I could drink it again very often. Yeah, you see me wobbling. I haven't slept in like 2 days. My insomnia's in again. Yay, insomnia! We'll just turn this light off now, too. There we go. Oh, that light's the best light! I did 2 reviews tonight. 2 reviews, and I kept trying to figure out the lighting, and it was hurting my eyes no matter what I did. And this shitty 6-watt bulb that is like orange, it's the soft off-white light, not the white light, but the soft white. That's the best light down here for this show. For these videos. Fuck that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the beer, I just don't like the way the tastes mingle together. And so I'm excited to try more things from High Park, because if this is their most mundane offering, I like them. However, I hope that they don't get all that much hopping. And I mean, this is only 42 IBUs, and I love a lot of beers that are over 100 IBUs, but how you get those IBUs is what really matters, and what hops are used, and this and that. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6.25. I have no problem with it. I just personally don't want to drink it again. I can drink this almost pint of it, and I could probably share a pint with a friend here and there, but that's about it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Au revoir, à bientôt. See you soon. Bye-bye.